Hi, welcome back to the channel. Train Station 2. This first competition. I'm really happy if I end with third. Because we are hit by two roadblocks again. In order to clear them, we got to upgrade the trains for this roadblocks ahead. And if possible, I only clear them after the competition. And there will be a good head start for the second competition. But for now, I'm going to concentrate all on that 40 EPs. Fortunate, I have the two 40 EPs to complete, just that the 280 EPs are driving me a bit nuts. So unless I got spare capacity, I will not hit on that 80 EP. Always concentrate on your 40 EP. That is the fastest way to climb the ladder in terms of the ranking board. So please do that. Do not hit on the 80 EP unless you have no choice, i.e. you only have two 80 EP like me in the earlier part of this competition. I was fortunate subsequently to clearing that 280 EP. I managed to have quite a number of 40 EPs, so I managed to climb the chart bit by bit, and now I'm being hit by two 80 EP again. But this time around, something different is that they offer me two more 40 EPs, so I'm really glad with that. It will be really heartening if we could maintain third, because it was really a long journey in this first competition. Apparently, from the previous event onwards, it seems like they are putting the competition on a long haul, which means that it used to be shorter duration for each competition and there'll be more competitions, but apparently this time around, I don't know, we adopted the construction event, whereby they seems to have very long duration competition but fewer competitions in total. I'm hoping they have at least 5. Taking in between, there'll be breaks between intervals of each competition. So I'm betting that we got to work really hard even after the end of this first competition, because during those kind of break periods of probably, I believe, 12 hours or so, you got to concentrate and clear all those 80 EPs, because that will take a very long time. Alright, now we have managed to climb to 5th. Alright, for the first time we managed to climb to 5th. It was a really long journey, as I mentioned earlier. So in this video, I'm going to show you climbing the ladder from 5th. You can see now, of course, I fast forwarded a lot. Very soon you'll see me climbing to 4th position, and then eventually at the end of this video I'll be climbing all the way to the 3rd, and I'm just hoping that I'll maintain there, because I may be in luck in the way that the last probably 10 hours or so is my time zone, and the people on the top seems to be on the other part of the world. They could be sleeping right now. Alright, now take a look. Alright, so sometimes it's like that. You get a rude shock when you wake up from your slumber, whereby the people on the other parts of the world are all ahead of you. And in this game itself, we got to take note that the first that hit that EP points will be on the top of the chart before the next person with the same EP points that hits it, which means that if both of you are having 100 EP points, the first to attain 100 EP points, even though both of you ended with 100 EP points, you'll be the first one on top, you'll be number 1. So the fastest that reaches it, the fastest wins. So that's how it works. So it will be very unfortunate if you ended with the same EP points as the first and you being placed on the second, just because you are probably just a few moments away from getting the same EP points as the first. So just bear in mind that how do we ensure that we get sufficient EP points to climb the chart? Okay, there's only one method: hard work, less sleep, less game time for other games you're doing and whatnot. So less TV time. Of course, a lot of time needed to set alarm clock. You're gonna set every hour, log into the game to click that few buttons, and then you can go back to the rest of the day of what you want to do. So that is just one way. But in the game mode itself, you can see me, what I'm trying to do is every time when the trains comes back, I don't send them out immediately. I send them to collect iron and coal, so they can fill up the factory to the brim in production, so they continuously produce steel. Okay, you gotta bear in mind, this is a railway event revolution, right? So it can't be short of steel. Steel is a crucial item when you want to have a railway revolution. So that is one. And of course, iron powder, that's another one. Okay, so I will always send the trains out to collect steel, iron powder, fill up the two factory to the brim, you can see here. And then of course the next factory you're gonna fill up will be your railroad factory. I'm still trying to save up the gems, very small amount right now, only 7, as I'm a free to play. I don't have much gems, so in order for me to have that kind of gems to upgrade, will be 80 gems. It will take me quite a while, probably in the 3rd competition or 4th competition I have a chance of doing that. So by then you may be thinking, do I need to spend the 80 gems? Depends. If I'm just short of a few tokens away from that legendary train, I may use the gems to expedite instead of spending the expansion. But if it ended all well, which means that we get the gems early, probably at the 3rd competition or before, probably I will spend on the factory upgrade. So it depends on when we get that 80 gems. Alright, so that's one thing to note. If not, we just have to save the gems for your own factory upgrade or your own buildings rather than the event building, which will disappear after this event itself. So this is something to take note. And always take advantage of the output tray in each of the factory as your additional warehouse space. It is critical, especially those kind of events where you have a mixture of your day-to-day items and of course your event items. You won't know what will come next, what is the next demand in terms of that event item. See here we have this 200 on standby in that factory waiting to be dispersed for dispatchment. So we just have to use that as a temporary store because each of them take up about 100 space or more, so you got to bear in mind. Oh, these trains sometimes are just giving me false hope. With a 2-star container, they're giving a 1-star train, a bit short-changed. It only takes 5 days to get a train, and yet they short-changed me with a common train. Alright, so in Region 4, it is a lot harder to get good trains every time. We will always be rewarded with one kind of train, common train. So it is like that in Region 4, very unlike Region 3, whereby we'll always be rewarded with very good trains, be it rare, epic, or even legendary with that 1-star container. So Region 4 is totally different. I don't know whether is it same for Region 5 or 6. If you are in those regions, probably you can share with me, or even you have in Region 3, 2 or 1, you can share with me, is it because of the changes of design or changes of algorithm in the developers backend system that they allow lesser rewards trains right now, so you can spend more money, probably driving to that direction for a money making company, right? Hopefully not, because Train Station is one of my favorite games. I really don't want them to do that. It will be very painful for me, a free-to-play player. Alright, very quickly, let me show you my third position. The applause came too fast before even I could speak. Alright, so managed to claim the 3rd position right now after a lot of hard work. Although you may just see this very short, or you say 10 minutes video, but behind the scenes, these are hours and hours of hard work. Alright, so always remember to upgrade your trains, prepared for your 80 EP kind of jobs. You gotta bear in mind, it's always good to take note the trains required for the so-called 80 AP, so you know yourself what kind of trains are required. Then you gotta upgrade the trains accordingly to that type. Okay, they always hit you with double restrictions, be it the type and the so-called the engine type as well. So train type like rare, legendary, epic or whatnot, and the engine type, steam, diesel, electric, or whatnot. Alright, so this is something of a double restrictions. I only have 2, so it take me a long while before we reach there. Alright, always try to do your best to collect those tools and slippers, basically those that you need to construct the railway items, and then do construct them in a time ahead, because they take a very long time to construct. Alright, so this is something you're gonna take note. And now I'm gonna upgrade my other train to get ready. Alright, I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe and share more with me so I can share with all the people here. Take care.